Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of GreedyCraft with ShadeX582. So it's been a little while actually. I had to stop recording because I was a good 3 or 4 episodes ahead of you guys, and I don't want to upload too many episodes ahead. So what I did was I was playing, but I wasn't really progressing that much in the game. I was just doing some filler stuff that needed to be done in order to kind of smoothly transition into the next stages of the game. So what we did, and we'll go through our quests that we've completed first off camera. We haven't actually completed them, but we killed the Wither a few more times to, get a few more Nether Stars and Gaia Steed stuff, or Gaia Spirit Fragments, whatever. So we'll complete that with you guys here. Boom. And Lollipop, throw that in there. Got some blocks of quartz, that's cool. Lots more ahead, so we can get more of those. That's excellent, that's excellent. I enjoy that. And we also made one of these things, the transmutations, because the guy that we actually captured in a lasso from the Dreadlands, he didn't drop any flesh, but he dropped a whole bunch of the Abyssalite, which is cool because you can change that into dread ingots using this thing. You throw that Abyssalite as the top and some blaze rods down at the bottom, and it gives you those dread ingots, which is cool because that's actually used as a catalyst for our Durasteel. And as you see here, we've been throwing in some Durasteel. We've been doing some of that off camera as well, just having it cook up because of course that takes a little bit of time and no reason to wait and have you guys wait on camera for that kind of stuff. We also, if we look at our quest, we got some power infused metal here. We got this flux electrum metal because I was thinking about upgrading our shovel a little bit, the Matic, with something that can basically charge so it can heal itself. Because the Supremium, we don't have a lot of that. Maybe I should have thought about that before I did it, but it is what it is. It's whatever. We also put Silk Touch on that, and that's so that we could get this stuff up here. So I also created a little sand generator using the starlight, whatever, and lava. When those two meet, if they're flowing, then it's going to create sand. And the reason why I do that is when it creates sand, it has a chance of creating the aquamarine shales, which, if you mind, see, watch, I'll turn it on right here. Boom, boom, boom. It just drops the sand, and the ender hopper where there picks it up if I wasn't standing right here, you know what I mean? And every now and then it makes an ender shell. And if you get an ender shell just like this, you actually can bring it down into the, you have to pick it up that way though. You can't just, that's why you gotta have Silk Touch, so you get the actual block, and then you can bring it down to the pulverizer, and that gets you 6 of the aquamarines, which is awesome considering the fact that you're gonna need some aquamarines when you get further into Astral, so that'll help us with that aspect. Boom, 6. So gotten a few of those. Now we're not so stressed out about the aquamarine situation. Got 23, and we can get some pretty, let's just throw one in there just because we can, right? On top of that, going into that with Astral, we actually went up and picked our celestial crystal that was over there. Didn't make another one, just picked it, and I guess we did make another one out of that. Wait, who's shooting at me? Is someone shooting at me? I saw something hit over here. What's that? What does that sound? I hear somebody trying to engage me. It sounds like there's zombies down there. Whatever. Getting distracted. Okay. And so that was that quest. We completed that. And the last thing that we did really off camera that's quest wise is we upgraded our energy cube. So we got a resonant now that we can make those enderman ingots, and we updated our energy cube, which is cool. We're gaining a net gain now. That's the things that completed quest for us. There was a little bit more as far as like just base improvements. We'll put this up here too, that we sort of got into. I don't know if I'm gonna put the Electrum or not. I thought about it, and maybe there's something better, but I do need to get to the point where I can repair my Matic, but we got some time to think about it, so I'll just put this up here. Maybe you guys give me a better idea about what to do with the Matic. Coal coke, yeah. that had to actually be melted in there because the melting point for that stuff is higher than what we had in here with the lava. We could throw some other stuff besides lava in there, but laziness. Okay. We did hook this up. So we had a lot of organic fluid from just finding random pools of it in the world and making some waypoints to it. And so we've got that hooked up now to our carpenter, providing it, and we made some infinite energy, or I'm sorry, essence, Infernium essence seeds. And basically every spot that wasn't taken up by this farmer, we put just a little tier 1 seed. We have like a tier 4 seed or a tier something seed over here somewhere. I think it's like a tier 5 we made as well. Yeah, a tier 5 seed right here that we made. But it's going to be kind of slow going. For the Infernium, we're trying to get as much of it as we can and start making some higher tier seeds, which gets us more of it, etc. But looking into what is this backed up? What's going on here? We're not full on energy. We got these two are full. Are these two full? Well, I guess we're making a good amount of canola now. That's cool. But overall, we're doing okay on energy. You see, we're still using more than we're actually putting in a lot of the time. Especially when we kick in the doors still. When we kick in this thing right here, bruh. Of course it's going to be using more energy because this thing takes like 1,000 a tick. And we're only producing at maximum like I think 400 because each one of those gives 200 a tick maximum. And then if we throw like a couple of Ender Eyes into here, that gives like 80 a tick each of those, so 160. So you say at most what we're generating right now is around 560 a tick. And that thing right there uses like 1,000 and something a tick. So obviously the power generation is something that we need to look into. But we did go mining a little bit. We got some resources. Noise. We've been watching our ore generator working really well. It's doing okay. We upgraded this to a factory so it gets 3 inputs at once, basically tripling the speed that it had without really hurting the power situation too much. But again, power, we just keep coming back to that. Like, we're gonna need to do something about power because we're outgrowing our canola farm, which it's worked great for us. I love it. It did what it needed to do, but we're at a point now where we need to look into something else, which brings us to this, what I wanted to get into today's episode. We have made a pressurized gas chamber, or reaction chamber, a burning generator, electric separator, crusher, controller. We're going to look into getting a gas burning generator up and going. And basically how that works is you have a crusher and electrolytic separator. And what these two do, the crusher, if you haven't realized or hadn't noticed, I have been hoarding a whole bunch of the wheat, the seeds, and the other seeds, the canola seeds and the wheat seeds. And that's because if you crush those, they give you like bio crude or something like that. Let's see, this stuff right here, it gives you biofuel. And then what you do with the biofuel, I'll go back in here and look at it. So you throw that into your PRC, your pressurized reaction chamber. That turns that into ethylene, and also this substrate, which is useless. But the ethylene, if you use that in a gas power generator, which I guess it didn't have it there, but you can. Trust you can. Let's see. Then look at the gas power generator. Well, in any case, that can get up to like 8K per tick. 8K power per tick. That's nice, and I want to do that because 8K power is nice and fun, and I like that kind of stuff. So we're gonna, again, you have to use the xnet in order to like transfer gas. You can't really use the Ender IO. He's blocked that. The mod creator has blocked it. So basically forcing you to use xnet in order to get some stuff transferred, which is not bad. It can get kind of confusing, especially when you get a whole bunch of channels going, which we're probably going to do right here. We also have to get a water source, so you know where I'm going to be getting that from. Where's my clay? Gonna make us another sink. Put throw this stuff in here. And we'll get a bucket. Go to our other sink. We just have sinks all over the place, man, but they are real nice to have, so can't complain about those. Come on, Clay. Let's go. Killing me, Smalls. And we'll use this to make a sink. Go. Boom. Okay, so again, you want to maximize the use out of your cables you have here, because the cables aren't the cheapest thing in the world. So putting it down and making a... Oh, that's not the right cables, is it? Yeah, it is. And making basically... Oh god, no, I can't see, what a beautiful world. Okay. Oops. Making a pillar of this, so that way you have access to all 4 or 5 sides. Actually, do like this, so we have access to the bottom of that one as well. So that gives us access to all of its sides, basically, which is, you know, good making as much use as we can out of it. So we throw that there. That's the controller. Also the power situation. Okay, so obviously these are going to require power, but we've got flex points all over the place, and I was thinking we could try something a little different here. And there are wireless power in the game as well, so that's pretty cool. I mean, the way it works is basically you get little GPS things and attach it to it, and it sends power wirelessly without having to look at anything, which is cool, I think. So we'll try this out. We will need a block of redstone, and we got to make more of these, I think. And I know we could put them in, but we got so many of these, I'm not really concerned about it right now. Whatever, that should be enough to make this. Cool. So the way that this works from cyclic, so let's take these off, this flex point off, right? And I think it'll look cool, like a chandelier, right? Yeah. So we'll put the power input boop, there, and we'll put our chandelier underneath it. Yeah. So now this is getting, or should be getting power, right? Why don't get power? Oh, I guess I gotta turn up the transfer rate. That's cool. Whatever. It can have as much transfer rate as it wants. That being said, so we got to make those little GPS things. And we'll go into here, GPS, these things right here. And they're not very expensive to make, just some light blue dye, which is just, you know, you can do that with dye. Yeah, we got plenty right. Ooh. Light blue dye, so yeah. We'll make like 10 of the GPS things, right? Let's go back in here to GPS. Boom. I'll just get like 10 of these. Okay. So basically how this works, if I'm not mistaken, is, and I don't know if they work on the energy conduits. I guess that's something we can look at real quick. I don't imagine they would. That would be kind of OP if they did. Because then you could just, well, maybe they will. Let's see. So if we get here, and we get us another energy conduit out. What's in here? Oh god. Pressing all the buttons. No. It's an ARPA pack. Ah. Trying to get used to using that thing. Trying to get used to using it. Okay. So, if we take one of these GPS markers, saves the location of a block, and we say we want to do this energy conduit connector, right? Because I think it has to be the connector. You right click on that, and then you go up here, and you put this in here, energy conduit bundle. See, I don't know if it's going to count that as something to put energy into. I guess we'll find out. Let me see. We'll try doing, oh yeah, we'll try doing one of these real quick. It's not gonna hurt. We need it anyway. Aqualight, gonna be running low on that stuff. Remember, you want to do the meteor ingot, or you don't want to do the meteor ingot until you have your what you call it in there. Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called what you call it. So catalyst. So that way it saves energy. So when we throw these two things in there, it should start processing, and we'll see if it starts pulling power from that or not. Just an input item. Should have all the input items now, I would think. Oh, put dirt still in there. Bro, you are not an ingredient to yourself. So what are we missing? Those are the two catalysts. We're missing the meteor. Yeah. Boop. So that should be that. Okay, processing, not enough energy. So it's not counting this conduit as a thing to transfer energy to. Let's see if we right click maybe the energy actual conduit part instead of the conduit connector. See if that'll do it. Boom. So I would like, yeah, not enough energy still. Okay. Can it be something connected to it? Like that glass block or something? I don't know. Or this thing? I mean, I know that's going to power it up. That's going to start taking power. Yeah, but is it going to power the other one as well? Yeah, see, it's not powering the other one as well. Yeah, this one's getting power, but it needs to go to that one too. I mean, it's an interesting conundrum, but I guess for the moment, we'll just use two different GPS ports for it. Boom. And then that way, it'll have the power to do what it needs to. There we go. And that should be processing now. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, that's the way they work. You save the block that it's getting power to, and then it does its thing. So if we wanted to power, let's say this thing, which we do, boom, and we go up here and throw that in there. You can see it drew some power. Now this is getting power. This does 1,000,000 power? Bruh, that's a lot of power actually. So I want to see also, now the last thing we're going to have getting stuff is this energy, or the bear. So we need to get our, we'll start out with just our seeds maybe, or canola seeds, because we got a whole bunch of those. But I just want to, this is just for testing. Eventually we're going to move all three up there. Where is our obsidian chest mover thing? Yeah, one of these guys. Grab that, and we'll get our canola. Oops. Ooh. I think that still has access to everything it needs access to. And we'll put this, we'll say we'll put this like right here ish, and we'll have to bring our another ender chest up here too, so it doesn't, otherwise it's going to start putting seeds and getting backed up in here. But just for the moment while we do this nonsense. So it grabs from there, and oh, I guess the first thing we need to do is the water, the sink. And since we're using xnet, I guess we'll just abuse it and just put the sink on here as well. And then that would go into the electric separator, right? And we want to tell the machine that, hey, I want you to export fluid from this thing, but let's just create it first. Water, we'll say create. It doesn't matter which side it exports from. Now it should matter which side it imports from. I guess that's going to be the east side, or wait, yeah, east side. So we'll tell this thing to import. I guess it doesn't matter which side it does. Okay, so that's going to be creating hydrogen and oxygen. And we're going to be using the hydrogen because that's what goes into this thing right here. And it's getting power, right? Oh, what? How did it get power? Okay. Can I draw power from this thing? Let's see. Energy. Create. Create. Export energy from here. And import energy from here. Do you get power with that? No. But we are going to have, I guess, a flux point or something, because I don't think that that will do this either. Let's see. Well, there's no way to tell it to if it does. Sad day. I really wanted to use that. I mean, I guess we will eventually, because it will have like 3 other machines that we can sort of do what we did there with. But for the moment, we're just going to need another flex point. It's a sad day that it doesn't connect to that the way I wish it would. Here we go. Now we're going to need this. Run out of redstone. Boom. Here we go. Get one of these. Wait. What the heck? That was weird. Okay. And I guess we'll just put that down here. It really doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go. Shit. It's network. Yeah, there we go. That's connected. So, don't export from this anymore. Let's take that connector off. Create export. Okay, so yeah, so now that's getting power. It's creating oxygen and hydrogen. We're gonna need a gas tank. Yeah. There we go. Boom. And I believe it's the hydrogen we gotta use, so the oxygen we'll just throw into this thing. So that's creating that. So the pressurized reaction chamber would be next. And we'll throw that right here. Why is it not clicking on? There we go. Okay. And we'll say, don't have to do the energy in line for that one. So this is going to input water as well. So it also needs water, which is cool because we got that already. So we'll say export from here, and we'll say also import into the pressurized chamber. Now, does that matter where it gets water from? No, it does not. But this part's going to be important. Okay, so we're going to be exporting gas from the east side of the electric separator. So we'll label this one, and it's going to be gas. Oops. We're going to do this hydrogen. And we got to make sure we do this right. So, okay, it doesn't support this. That's fine. I just want to create the channel, dude. Electric separator. Okay, so create, and we set the east side. That's where the hydrogen is, right? Yeah, east side. East, right? Export from the east, and we're going to the pressurized chamber. It doesn't matter where it gets it from. I guess it does. Gas comes to that left, which is the south side on that one. That's why, you know, it gets a little complicated dealing with XNet, but it is a good thing. So south side, right? Yeah. So it's pumping its hydrogen into here now. And that's why it's sort of a good idea to take it like one step at a time with these devices too, because if you try to put everything up and then try to like get it all sorted, that can get a lot more complicated a lot faster. So, we do want a drawer controller, I think, as far as that goes. So we need a buffer because we are going to have another, oh, I guess it's right here for testing. We'll have another ender chest here that basically, you know, puts from the farm into the system. So, but for the moment, since we got this up here, we'll say this is going to be item, create, and it shouldn't matter what this extracts, what side it extracts from. And the pressurized chamber, oh no, this got to go to the crusher. Crusher. We haven't put the crusher down yet. Did we? I thought I just saw it. Controller. Separator. There's that. Did I leave the crusher in the little box?
3 hours later.
Ha ha! The benefits of recording video. I knew I had this thing somewhere. Went back and looked at where I did with it on the video. Anyway, so crusher. Put this guy over here, right? So we'll say we're exporting from that dude into the crusher, and he gets power too, obviously. Yeah. And this guy gets power too, obviously. Yeah. Okay, so to the crusher. I don't know if this really matters where he inputs from. Or maybe it does. Let's look at him from the front face. And side config input to the top. It looks like it's how it wants that. Up. Right? And it's pulling from this thing, right? Basic drawer. Extracting. And you can crush that, correct? I mean, it is the seeds we can crush, I believe, right? Use... Or do we have to do something else to make these? Oh, it's not a crusher for these. There is a way to get stuff from this, though. Oh, you got it. This is for the organic producer, and it can create... Okay, so... You can't use those seeds just yet. That's when we're going to use it for the organic producer. My bad. So we'll just throw this back in here. And we'll go downstairs. And we'll switch it out for these seeds. Oop, there we go. Right. So yeah, so it already started working. It's starting to pull from that. Goes to the crusher. And the crusher should be making... biofuel. Alright, good deal. So now we need to get that biofuel into this PRC. So looking at it, we got our crusher. We'll say it's an item. Create. Bio. We'll just say bio. And we want to export. Now where does this export from? Side config. Should be to the west. So west, export, and we're going to the PRC, create, and where does this get its input from? Also the top. So there you go. So now it's getting its biofuel. That should be making ethylene. Excellent. So ethylene, and this is why we need, I guess, a drawer controller too, otherwise we'll just have to throw, yeah, because we're gonna need another anyway. So eventually we'll have a drawer controller up here with a couple of drawers, but because we want to get rid of this stuff that's in here sooner rather than later, really. Substrate's kind of useless for me at this point. And then we got the gas. Now we're moving on to the last point, which is the gas generator. So we want to move the ethylene into this thing. And if we look, this is a... I can't remember if this is a liquid or a gas. No, it'd be a gas, otherwise it'd say like MB or whatever for the amount. So this side config gas is exporting on the north side. So we want to export from the chamber here, and this is going to be the Ethy. Create. And it was north. Extract. And we want to input into the gas, which it doesn't say, so we'll just say import create. Does it accept it? Yeah, so that's automatically accepted it and started taking it in. Cool. Right now it's generating power. So we do need to get our flux plug. Doop-a-doo, a new one. Since it'll be a new input to the network. Flux. I did it again. Alright. I need a flex block. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some of these things, I think. Yeah. And I think I should have it. A couple of those. Boom. And boom. And so now want to output there. And this will go to our import network. Excellent. So it's now creating over 1,000 RF a tick. And keep in mind, we were only getting like 560 total from our whole farm over there, and it wasn't even steady. And now we're getting, you know, 1,000 just going into the network. So that's good. Yeah, 1,000, 500,000. You know, it'll get a boost. It's not bad that we still have our farm out there going. And of course, we're gonna probably switch over some of that canola for more wheat and seeds, just because we don't need the canola as much anymore for power. Our main source of power will probably be this gas generator for the foreseeable future. But we do want to speed this process up a little bit too. I mean, right now, just one at a time, probably not going to cut it either. So let's go ahead and get our basic, I think it's like factory. Was it basic tier? Yeah, that's it. We're gonna need to create some more of those. So let's get. We got a whole bunch. We want to keep some of these for upgrades, but we'll throw a stack of osmium dust in here. Remember, if you split them up, they burn a little faster. That's cool. And we're probably gonna need. Oh, we got plenty of iron right now too. But for the upgrades, I know gold is for the energy upgrade, and the osmium dust is for the speed upgrade, I think, because we're going to be looking into those as well. It's almost done. Let's just see what it is for the speed upgrade, speed at mechanism, this thing. Okay, so that's iron, yeah, and osmium dust, so we need to get some more of that going too. We'll get like a stack of this stuff too, because we need like a lot of it, and we're going to need to make some redstone stuff too. Well, we got that in this thing. Let's make a stack of this, and for that we can go down to our ore processing, because we're going to use our enriching factory here. And this also is going pretty slow. We haven't sped this up. Eventually we'll get to speed that up now too, now that we got some power generation, more than 500 and something a tick. Okay, let's go back in here. So, outputting, yeah, I should get that now. I'll throw this in here. And this should be ready. We'll let this do its first little tick, and then we'll throw one of these in here. Actually, we'll do it now. Yeah. That way it's creating it. And we needed 2 of them for the factory thing. Boom. No. Yeah, this thing right here. Boom. And we'll need to create another one of those too. We should have, this thing should be steady coming in now, yeah. To make sure it stays with redstone there for the foreseeable future. Okay, back to this guy. First thing we'll upgrade is the crusher, because I imagine this is not keeping up with that yet. So now we'll be going through our seeds at 3 times the speed, using up 3 times the power too, but now that we're generating a decent amount of power, shouldn't be too bad. Now, when this gets fuller, it actually generates more power the more full it is. So we do need to work on that to get this going faster too. Which this you can't make a energy upgrade, so you just got to do speed. Which is why we're looking at the speed upgrade. Yeah, this thing right here. Let's try 4 or 3, because that's how many we have. So now it's chewing through that faster, making ethylene faster. which is getting dumped into here faster. So net gain now, barely a net gain, and that's because the chomper isn't slowed down yet either. So let's pull this stuff. Should be making it. We need to make some speed upgrades for the chomper too, the crusher, and we'll do 4 for each. So it's already got 1 in there. So this will make 4 for this guy, and then if you hold shift and you right click on it with the thing, yeah, that's how you're doing it. So now this should be crush. It's crushing at a faster rate. And this is cooking at a fast rate. Is it keeping up? Yeah, it looks like it's keeping up with it. That's cool. And this thing is a net gain. Come on. Where's your next little... Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Why is this not making... Oh, yeah. See, I told you. The substrate, dude. We're going to have to do something with this. Bruh. We need to get that ender chest going, bro. Hold on. Because it's going to be our meeting point for everything. We don't have one in there. Let's make one. Boom, boom, boom. And I think we have at least a green dye, right? Right? Yeah. Nice. Let's throw this on here. Alright, cool. We're gonna need another controller. We got one of these. We can use that for the controller. Yeah, this one right here. Drawer controller. Stone. Well, I think that can be made. We got some compressed stone down there, but might as well just use what we got here. Doesn't take too long. And we can make some energy upgrades too while we wait. Because we do sort of want to be a little bit more efficient with that. This thing right here, yeah. Okay. I'll make 4 for each of those too. Oh, running out. That's why I'm making a whole bunch. You see? You see? I was thinking about stuff a little bit. Sometimes I do that. So that'll be enough for 4 of each of those. This is done cooking. Now we can make what we was gonna make. Oh, the drawer controller. That's right. This thing right here, because we're gonna need 2 of those. We gotta make redstone torches. These 6. Oops. Okay. There we go. Drawer controller is complete. Successful. Excellent. And we have our ender chest. So we got enough room to have this happen up here. Might as well, right? So we'll put our drawer controller right here. And we'll leave room for more drawers on top of it. Or below it too. And we'll put the ender chest right here. And we'll tell the system that the ender chest can input items. Create. Doesn't matter where it gets exported from. Into the drawer controller. Create. And then we need to have, so it should be putting stuff in there. Oh man, went through those seeds though, let me tell you. It's noise, right? Okay, so probably stuck because of this stuff again. Yep, we need to create another drawer. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And we want to stick this stuff in there. And we'll move this down here. Now it should automatically auto-match. Oh, we didn't tell it that it can drop its items. Okay, so PRC items goes output to the north. So PRC, God, we're going to use every single one of these. Items, create to the north, export, and it can go into the chest. Create. Put, I don't think it matters. Yeah, so now what's going on is it's inputting it to the chest, and then it's taking it and putting it into here. Which sounds kind of colluded, but the reason why we're doing that is we want all of our inputs to be going to the chest, basically. And the chest is going to be, that way we have access to whatever we want from the chest. Most things we have access to. So I have a good amount of seeds in here, right? 6,000. Excellent. So everything's going smoothly now. It's getting taken care of. This should be, yep, it's getting more and more, which is creating more and more power. Right now we're doing 3,000 a tick. Whoo, yeah, I like it. I likes it. I likes it. It's much better. I loved our canola farm, but yeah, you see, it's kind of compact too, right? I mean, it's ugly, but it's kind of compact. I mean, everything's right in one little 3x3 column. So, well, I guess you could say this part over here is not 3, but we could put it on top of it and make it 3, but nah. In any case, should be good there. Now, if we move the wheat, which we need to put something in between there so it doesn't lose connectivity. Let's do another drawer. I needed to make one of these anyway. Oh, what am I doing, dude? I can just do wood. And I know we could make like a 2x2 drawer at some point too, for some of this stuff, but I like having the big pictures. It's a personal preference thing, I guess. So I don't I mean, the other one didn't drop it, so yeah, cool. So if we put that there, I'd imagine it would start sucking the Infermium essence. Yeah, which is fine. I could put that there. I'm cool with that. Alright. And then we could take this, because this wheat also gets stuff. That's weird. It's you know what? I'm picky. I'm being picky. I know I'm being picky, but I want to see I want to see the pretty picture. Shit. Me. Yeah. Okay. So that being done, we need to put like a void upgrade on that thing, because it'll get full eventually, and I don't have one. Obviously, I need to make a template too, I think. Bleh. Alright. Here we go. Another one of these. One more time for the one time. I can make a template. Now we can make void upgrade. Excellent. Okay. And we can just put that in here. Because once it gets full, I don't want to keep any more in this than I have to. Because I really don't think that there's anything that you can do with this so much. So let's see. Yeah, it just turns it back into a pellet. Okay. HPD sheet. Make plastic block. So that you can use to make plastic, I guess. But yeah, dude, I don't know. There's other ways of making plastic that doesn't require all that nonsense. So we'll go there. Anyway, these machines that we upgraded. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put 4 energy upgrades as well. 2, 3, 4. So that way they're using less power. So we're getting more of a net gain out of our system. So we must be full down here, which we are, which is awesome. But watch this. If we decided we need Aqualight, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the first thing? It's Aqualight. What is that middle thing? Oh man, can't believe it's Aqualight. Stainless steel. Am I missing the stainless steel? No, it's right there. Manualin. I think, did we not farm some cobalt and stuff? Ah, yeah, we did. Cobalt dust. Can you just mix these as dust and then cook it up, I wonder? Probably can. Probably can. Why not? Why not, right? No, you can't. You can't do that. Can you cook it up in this? I know you cook that up in this, but alloys only. So if we go here, oh, you can't. So I think the only thing you can do with this is cook it. Induction smelter. Ah, maybe with the induction smelter. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that's doing it. That's cool. Still gonna have to do 3 of these anyway, though. Hold on. There we go. Oh, that resetted the whole process. Reset the whole process. My bad, dude. I thought I could just ninja that from you. Boop. And probably be able to use this one for this. Boom. So that would be manual. And we needed Aqualight. Let's see if we got some of that too. Yeah. No, that's aerial dust. Aqualight dust. There we go. Throw that in here. Back cook up. Because I want to see that thing like creating its potential. Yeah, so we got plenty of ethylene in here now. Cool. We could make another energy cube. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Because we're going to need it anyway. To start saving up more power until we start getting into draconic. Energy cube. But it's better to start, earlier. What the heck? That stuff doesn't store as much energy. Basic energy. Alright. Cube. There it is. I think the materials for this is just easier. Probably going to need one of these. Boom. Excellent. And then we're going to need that. And we're probably going to need this. Okay. Haha. Let's take one of those for the one time. Go. And now we should be good. Energy cube. And we'll put this, we'll let it start generating some power. Where did it, I just had it. There we go. So we'll go right here. So it's not even drawing from that. You see that? It's just going straight from this. Straight from our gas generator up there, which is awesome. And then we'll do some upgrades on. I think we got some kits in here. Let's see. Yeah, we at least got this kit. It's gonna fill that up fast, I'm sure. And we'll even go up a couple more tiers. Let's see. We should be able to do these pretty simple. Yeah, okay. Silver, boom. Boom. And we'll even go up to Signilium. Probably gonna need to make this. That's fine. We've been hoarding some Signilium too. Look at that. Look at that, right? Boom. And I think you get 2 for these. Yes, you do. Look at that. Cool. Nice. So this gets upgraded. Now, resonant. We could. Why not, right? Why not? Aluminum gear? Ah, man. We gotta make aluminum. That's glowstone and dust and stuff. Okay. We'll make it happen, Captain. Silver, 10, glowstone. Silver. What's the ratio here? 1 silver, 3 tin, and 4. So 1, 3, and 4. So that would be 9, 10, and 12 glowstone. I got some glowstone in here, right? Yeah. Cool. We'll put that in the alloy smelter. That's not too difficult. I shouldn't be complaining too much about it. It's like, you have to do extra things, bro. It's just, I want it to be ready, you know? There we go. And that way we'll have the ability. Look at that, dude. It's already halfway full. It's already at 20 mil. Already at 20 mil. Bro, we're gonna have to start progressing this the game, bro. I mean, we're not gonna be able to store all this energy we're making, you know? That's an issue. Yo, how's it? Wait. How's it getting energy? Because that's supposed to be 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. 8,000 RF? Oh, because it's probably draining from this one now, right? No, it's not. It's getting straight 8,000 RF. Nice. 8,000 RF a tick with this little bit. That's not bad, dude. I'm happy with that, you know? That's pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Now we don't have to worry about our energy situation. So I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Now that we got more energy flowing through, we can maybe start progressing further into something as far as like quadrupling the ore or things like that. I just didn't want to have any more energy concerns, which it doesn't look like we'll have any for the moment. I mean, we are going to be starting to get into stuff that does cost a lot more energy here. But with that, now I think next episode we'll look into progressing further into AbyssalCraft. Maybe getting some of these bosses down. Because again, I don't want to do the Ender Dragon until we get those bosses down, because it just makes those bosses harder. So what's the point, right? But in any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like, comment if you've got some things you'd like to see me do or some advice that you can give. And subscribe if you want to get me motivated to do these videos faster. In any case, you guys have a good day.